Well, hello, Scorpio, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your May mid-month reading. Now, if you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're a regular, welcome back. So let's just jump in, see what's going on for the week. And as always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, let's see what's coming through. And let's first see what crystal is being suggested for you for the week. It's coming through for Scorpio. And we have serpentine, intuition, desire, transcendence. And a crystal fact, serpentine can be found under the ocean and in places that were once submerged beneath long ago seas. Okay. Intuition, desire, transcendence. Okay. All right. And I do have an angel theme going this week. Really, asking for divine angel, divine guidance. Let's see what's coming through, Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio. And we have empathy, which has been coming out a lot this week. Empathy does not excuse. It expands your vision to see as the divine sees. Listen from the heart, not the wound, and you will shift from judgment to understanding. So switching from judgment to understanding seems to be like an important message this week for several signs. So let's see what Archangel Michael, what message do you have for Scorpio? All right. And you're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now's the time to make the changes you have been contemplating. So Scorpio, if you've been toying with an idea about, is my company going to be replaced by AI? If you're thinking about it, that means there's some kind of possibility that it could. So now's the time. This is your sign. If you've been looking for a sign or kind of, really thinking about it, time to make the changes that you've been thinking about. So you're ready for more. You're ready for this move. And the empathy, where you need to move from judgment to understanding. Let's see. Angelic numerology, what's coming through for Scorpio? All right, what do we have? We have enthusiasm, 343. Approach life with an optimistic attitude, even in the face of challenges. Be excited about the opportunities that lie ahead and to embrace them with open arms. 343. So, switching from judgment to understanding. Anything that you've been thinking about and kind of hesitant, second-guessing yourself, whatever you've been contemplating, this is the time. This is the best time. And approach life and what you're going after with enthusiasm. Be excited about the opportunities that lie ahead. All right. Let's see what the angels of Atlantis have to say. What message is coming out for Scorpio? ZKL, gratitude. Okay. So this message of gratitude is a reminder of, remind yourself of all the good things you have to be grateful for. It's about opening up your heart to show kindness and generosity to others. And look at this beautiful bounty on here. how important it is to be grateful for the food we eat, the air we breathe, the roof over our heads. So this is just really all about showing gratitude. And putting all this together, switching from judgment to understanding for yourself and others. You can be too hard on yourself. Whatever you've been contemplating here, Scorpio, you're ready for more. I picked up about maybe thinking your job will be obsolete. And again, if you're thinking about it, that means there's you're in a work environment, or the type of work that you do can easily be replaced. You need to, whatever you've been contemplating, maybe a different career move, start looking into that. And do it with a very optimistic attitude, even in the face of it being a challenge. And keep it on the low. You know, don't tell anybody that you're investigating maybe going off into a new field, a different job. And certainly each day show gratitude for what you have, because that will just add to the very positive energy. And when you show gratitude for things, it can come back to you in pretty wonderful ways. So, all right, let's see what the Angel Tarot has to say. Messages and guidance for Scorpio for the week. What's coming through? Message for Scorpio, please. All right. We have the Nine of Wands. Determination. Certainly this kind of ties into you're ready for more. Being very determined. The Nine of Wands is like a collection of all your experiences. You might be kind of going over all the things that you're able to do. And I feel like for some of the Scorpios out there, you're going to be going off in a completely different field. And it can be something that you've always wanted to do. And now's the time. Now is the best time. So if you show gratitude, if you're excited, a very optimistic attitude, you know, there's opportunities that lie ahead, and you'll be welcomed in to those opportunities. So this is kind of like seeing the handwriting on the wall. So your experience, your determination, the 9 energy is just kind of contemplating, you know, what's next, kind of an energy. Message for Scorpio, please. What else? We have the Six of Pentacles, and we're talking about generosity. You know, gratitude, generosity for others. What you give, then you receive tenfold. So a 6 energy here is now starting to go on the right path. Getting the message, going in the right direction, understanding you're ready for more, understanding that shift your judgment to understanding of the situation. Message for Scorpio, please. Oops. And we have the Four of Wands. And it's interesting, the Four of Wands is celebration, success. It can be recognition for the work that you do. But in this deck, it's saying freedom. And that really goes in sync with what your cards are all indicating, that there are, to be excited about the opportunities that lie ahead and to embrace them, be ready for them, arms open, ready for them. And this will all be determined on how much gratitude you show. Always being grateful. In the morning, be grateful for what you have, the roof over your head, the coffee that you're drinking, all those things that you're grateful for. We always concentrate on the negative things. Always talking about, you know, how the price of gas is too high, and that generates that kind of same energy to hang around us. So breaking free of that. I do see you breaking free of that. And you're certainly ready, not only for something more, something you will really enjoy. Now, if you're retired, this would be your interest. This would be possibly, I always wanted to, whatever it might be, fill in the blank, you know, a hobby, an interest that you have. And now's the time. Message for Scorpio. The Wheel of Fortune. Here's the Angel of Destiny coming into play. Wheel's going to be turning in your favor. The more you express gratitude, the more it's going to turn in your favor. This is the card of celebration. This is a determination through generosity, gratitude. You're going to be free and able to do what it is that you've been putting off, you know. And bottom of the deck, beautiful. We have the Eight of Wands. This is a very fast-paced energy. Journeys could be indicating that you're vacationing, traveling, maybe traveling for work. You could be moving house. The Eight of Wands is can be something that takes off, something that happens to come in very quickly. It can be the exchange of ideas and thoughts and focus and communication. It's all good though. So let's clarify and see what's pairing up with these cards. What is pairing up with the Nine of Wands? That's your experience, what you've been through. We have the Ace of Cups. There's an opportunity for happiness. This is an overflowing cup of happiness and joy. Kind of, you know, tying into the you're ready for more. Six of Pentacles. We've got the Hermit here. So something you've been thinking about and contemplating here. You're moving in that direction. And through happiness, generosity, showing gratitude, you know, it's kind of like, you know, leading the way. The Hermit there is carrying the Star of Hope, lighting the way. And then we have the Four of Wands showing up, freedom. Hearing the call. And isn't it funny that the Judgment card comes out, switching from judgment to understanding? That is the freedom that you need. And it can be that you've been judging yourself too harshly, Scorpio. Not good enough. You are ready for more. And the Wheel of Fortune, the Angel of Destiny, turning the wheel in your favor, creating change. Now, the Tower always gets a bad rap, but this is creating change. This is turning the wheel in your favor. This is approaching now life with an optimistic attitude, even in the face of challenges. This might be, the change that's coming in might be a little bit difficult, where maybe you have to move, because we do have the journeys. Maybe you have to move for a job. So it's not going to be something that's real smooth and easy, but whatever it is that you're ready for here, making changes that you were contemplating, you're going to have to put in the work, but the result will be so worth it. All right, Scorpio. If you have a question, think of it now or stop the video. We'll see what the angel answer cards have to say. Oh, and we have one that definitely wants to come out. So whatever your question is or whatever you're focused on, oh, it's telling you you're ready. That's a double message of you're ready for more. All right, Scorpio, that's the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me, sending you love and abundance to make it a great week.